I just got to the beach and there are dolphin in the water, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I went a little bit early. I saw at least 3 as I was setting up, and I've just been scrambling to get oh, there's one over there. Oh, there's a big one. Did you see him? Oh, I haven't gotten to show you guys dolphin in a while. This is exciting. Very exciting. So there's one straight out over there, but there've been more over here. So I'm gonna monitor as much as I can and keep the camera on the dolphin that we know we can see right now. Ah, my glasses are all a mess. Hold on. I'm gonna set that down. Set that down while I clean my glasses. Okay. The waves are rollers today too. I could hear the waves crashing from the parking lot. I was like, man, that's not wind, that's waves. Oh, there's a person swimming over there. I thought there was another dolphin. Nope, it's a person. Hi, Judy. Hi, Thea. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. I know we're early, but hi, Angela, Julie, Yana, Grace, Barbara, Kimberly, Angela. I know I went a little early this morning, but when I got here and started setting up, I saw 3 dolphin in front of where I was setting up, and I was like, it would be... Okay, the dolphin is to the left of the buoy out there now, so he's gone further out. That's okay. When we're sure that there's no more dolphin, we'll go back to our regular show, but in the meantime, I thought it would be very exciting to share this with you. And going early doesn't hurt me either, because I have to go shopping right after here this morning. Yeah, there's a dolphin still breaching just to the left of the buoy. I would say he's another 10-15 feet further than the buoy and just to the left of it. So if you can see that buoy where the boat is out there, the dolphin is to the left of that. So he's pretty far. Not going to see too much. Can you still see him though? He is there. Maybe 20, 25 feet further. Hi, Joe. Hi, Julie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lori and Yana. All right. I think that's about it. So we'll go back to sitting and chatting. I forget what episode this is. Is it 1025 or 1026? I don't know. But good morning and welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. I believe today's episode 1026, but I could be wrong, so we'll find out in a minute. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting today. Let me know if you have questions for me. I was right. Yay! Every once in a while. Right? Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1026, and we are live in Southwest Florida at the beach. A few minutes early today for a good reason. There were at least 3 dolphin out there when I was setting up, and I was like, I hustled like you wouldn't believe to get everything set up so that we could take a look at those 2. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate. Hi, Divergent Crafter. Good morning. Glad to see a lot of you here. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. Is today Thursday? Happy Thursday, aka Friday Eve, maybe? I don't know. I have a hard time remembering the days of the week sometimes. I think it's because they all blend in together, but that's okay. Grateful I'm busy at least. Let's see. Wow, I'm right on the episode number and right on the day of the week. Dang, that's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. Hi, Helen. Hi, Lori. Good morning. I made some progress on my poncho last night. I was watching TV with Marlon and Jess. They came over for a while last night, and I am almost done with my second large triangle, which means I will get to start working on my shorter triangles next. Isn't this pretty? I'm loving the color. You can already see wearing it as a beach cover-up / summer poncho with white jeans and a white tank top sooner than later, maybe a floppy sun hat and my guitar. Yeah, doesn't that sound fun? I really want to try to spend more time with my guitar. It's twofold. You know how I like to put on my rose-colored glasses when I get stressed out, and I have so many changes going on right now that every once in a while I go, can't deal with that right now. Let's put my rose-colored glasses on and rethink that. So I'm realizing I'm not going to be able to bring my piano on my RV, and I'm getting there. I literally packed up all of my sheet music this week and took it to storage, so it's pretty final. Now, I do have access to a wonderful website called musicnotes.com on my iPad, so I do have access to sheet music, which is really great for what I'm going with this next, is that I'm going to keep my piano at my mom's house, which is fitting because before my dad passed, it was the last gift from both my mom and my dad. It was an expensive gift, so even though it wasn't, they weren't married, they both knew how much I would have liked a nice, electric piano, not just a keyboard, and so they went in together and got a great deal at Costco. I ended up getting a really nice electric piano with weighted keys and a sustain pedal. I think they ended up getting it for $300 some, and they split it as a Christmas present for me the last year my dad was alive. And so it's a very, very special gift to me. Not only have I played piano since I'm 8, but being the last gift from him as well. So I am going to keep it at my mom's house, which means I think it'll make more sense to bring my guitar with me on the road. And what's interesting about that is that my guitar and my piano sit next to each other at my house every day. And I usually give myself a very limited amount of time for playing music. So when you're good at something and not good at something, it's very tempting to just do the thing that you're good at so that you can accomplish more and feel better about yourself. This also applies to learning anything new. So I know a lot of you, where I'm going with this analogy will definitely apply to you if you're a knitter and wish you could learn how to crochet, or you're a crocheter and wish you could learn how to knit. The same thing applies to me with my piano and my guitar. I don't take the time to get better at my guitar because it's easier to just sit down and play piano. So I think having my piano at my mom's house, which will bring her lots of joy anytime I go over there and play for her, but at the same time, it means that when I have a few minutes on the road, maybe I will spend more time working on my guitar and get better at my guitar. Maybe even good enough that I will share it with you one day and play for you. So that's the goal, and I'm thinking that that's where the rose-colored glasses come in as well, because I've been pretty upset about the fact that there is absolutely no room for a piano or a keyboard on a small RV, but there is room for a guitar. So I'm going to get better at my guitar. Yes. Yeah, see? Turning lemons into lemonade. You got to keep rolling with it. And I consulted with some friends about some friends that work in the veterinary world about Bjorn last night, and anxiety medicine might be a great way to calm him down during all of these transitions. And also, I need to start focusing on not crying around Bjorn, not sitting on the floor and crying every night and freaking out. And I need to remember that not only has he lost his brother in the last month or so, but he's seeing so many massive changes in our home right now and seeing me do a lot of crying. So I realized last night, and one of my good friends who I've known a very long time, those friends that can not sugarcoat things for you and they don't hurt your feelings, and you're just like, yeah, I know. Well, my friend told me last time it's time to put your big girl pants on and be tough for Bjorn and be brave and strong for Bjorn instead of being vulnerable and letting him, because that was more of Becker's role. Becker was the kitty who would come to me and nurture me when I was feeling sad, and I think Bjorn needs me to put on my big girl pants and be strong for Bjorn. So that's step one. Put on your big girl pants and be strong for Bjorn. Step two, look into anxiety medicine if that's not enough. And then put those rose-colored glasses back on and start to picture Bjorn having fun being Adventure Kitty on the road. So we'll get there. It's been just one challenge after another. My computer is a mess right now. I have to go buy another computer today, and if you're not familiar with graphic design world and video editing world, that means a really, really expensive computer. It is because of the type of work that I do, the type of computer I need is extremely expensive, and it's not something that I enjoy purchasing very often. But since I purchased my last computer, I feel like it's been a lemon all along, and it's outside the warranty and all that good stuff, if anyone's going to ask. So I got to go repurchase it today. The good news is Apple has a buyback program, and as long as I strip it of everything, I should be able to get some pennies on the dollar by recycling it back to them. So there's that. But as soon as I leave the beach this morning, I promised myself no more excuses. I need to purchase another computer before this one completely dies, because then I am kind of in a pickle. I did make these earrings. This is the Kelly crochet earring pattern on my website. And I gotta tell you, even when I don't wear crochet anywhere else on my body, even if I don't bring a crochet bag with me, you can almost always find me in crochet jewelry. I love, love, love crochet jewelry for multiple reasons. Number one, I'm getting older and my piercings in my ears are sagging. Right? Like they're stretched out and sag. So unfortunately, heavy earrings do not work for me anymore because they pull my earlobes too much. However, wearing things that are big and bold but super light work great. So making things out of really light yarn and putting it on the framework of a hoop or even stiffening, there's so many ways that you can make big bold earrings still but keep them really light by using knitting and crochet. So definitely a win-win for me. Okay, Karen's wondering about where to find her patterns. Well, that's the beauty of my website, is that you have your patterns no matter if you've already printed them out or not. As long as you're logged into your account at the time of purchase, you have 24/7 access to your patterns in your own personal download library. You have unlimited downloads, and even those of you that don't have printers at home, the beauty of this system is that you can log into a computer anywhere, the library, a friend's house, a family member's house, and print anywhere. So I know a lot of people say, I love digital patterns, but I still like to print them out and I don't have a printer. Why can't you sell printed versions? Because I don't have any space, that's why. You can do it from any printer this way because you have access to your library anywhere. It has to do with the website, not your computer. Yes, I do have a link for the hoops as well. That's in my Amazon shop. Yes, the tassel earrings are so beautiful. And you know what? I lost one of them. And now that I'm packing, purging, sorting, and doing all that good stuff, some things I'm finding, right? And so I found the pair. I found the second earring for my tassel earrings, so I'll be able to wear them soon. I just thought that these earrings matched my dress better today. Thanks, Judy, for the links and for helping with the technical support. Whoever's asking about technical support for patterns, you're more than welcome to email after the show for help. There are also blog posts on my website showing you step-by-step how to do it. There's lots and lots of information on how to do it. And once you do it, you'll be like, wow, this is so easy. Things only look difficult when you don't know what's going on. As soon as you follow directions and see the step-by-steps, you'll see that it's super easy to do. And everybody else here is attesting as well in the comments that it's super easy to do. Once you do it, you'll be fine. It's a wonderful benefit of my website. All right, great questions. Anybody have any other questions? I think the hardest place to get technical support is in a live chat. So if you need more help, please feel welcome to email after the show or look for the blog post with step-by-step instructions on my website. There, I think you'll get more tangible advice that lasts for longer than a second on the screen. All right, does anybody have any other questions? I thought I had something else to share. Now I can't remember either. Oh, Dolphin's back. Hold on a second. Okay, he is like right about in the middle. Right about in the middle of the screen, and if I see he's going to the left, he's going that way this time. So depending on if the camera's flipped or not, I'll try to show you. There he is. He's right to the left of the girl. Did you see him? Now she's in front of him. Let's see, maybe he'll pop back up again. Did you see the dolphin? How exciting that they're here today. We haven't seen them with this much frequency. Oh, there he is, right in the middle, right in the front. Oh, we gotta walk a little closer. Gotta get you closer. Yes, there will be new videos coming very soon. In the meantime, there are no patterns on my website that require videos. They are supplemental to the patterns and charts that are available, but I will be doing new videos soon. There's at least 3 dolphin clustered together. I just saw 2, maybe 3 dorsal fins. Yeah, not that I'm making excuses for myself, but I just have such an enormous amount of work on my plate right now that I just have not gotten to videos recently, but it will be something that I will be definitely coming back to. Just had an enormous amount of work on my plate in such a variety of categories. There's more dolphin. So there's a couple right here, and there's a couple further out there. I wasn't talking about my own anxiety today, Divergent Crafter. I was talking about my cat's anxiety. That's cool, Christine. Oh, do you see how slow those 2 dolphin moved? Oh, when they move slowly like that, you get to see more of them and more texture. Gosh, I wish they'd come close. Okay, so there's one way over there, and then a couple more closer over here. So exciting. Yes, that's what I want to look up. I want to look up CBD treats for kitties first. I'd rather stick with a natural solution for Bjorn if possible. So that's on my research to-do list today. Yeah, a couple over here and a couple more over there. Wow, maybe 4 dolphin, maybe more. This is so exciting. Yes, I do have a doozy of a story about the realtor and buyers showing up to my house yesterday. I actually accused the realtor of lying to my face. How's that for a teaser? Right inside my front door. I'll tell you when we go back and sit down. Let's soak up the dolphin first. How's that for a teaser, though? Yeah, it's a doozy. Oh, and who wants to hear about lying realtors when we can look at dolphins? Oh, you guys are going to be so proud of me when I tell you the story too. You're going to be super proud. I did not back down. I put my big girl pants on yesterday too. Oh, does that girl have her phone out there? I think she's videotaping. What a brave girl taking her phone that far out in the water. My goodness. Ah, there's the dolphin again. This is so exciting. I love that they're swimming side by side like that. I wonder if one of them's a baby and it's a mom. Can you imagine if we get to see a baby and a mom? Like they're sitting so close. They're breaching so closely together. Look at all the watchers. Look at everybody's excited with. See, I get a kick out of that too. I get a kick out of the fact that everybody here. Oh, thanks, Lori. My big girl pants look good on me. Thank you. I feel really proud of myself when I stand up for myself and when I stand up for others. Like if I see an injustice at the gas station or somewhere else, I usually can't shut my mouth either. Oh, there's a big one. Did you see that? Hi, Rennie. We're taking a little nature break to watch the dolphin. There's at least 4. Which is why there's so many people here trying to document as well. All right, I think they're moving further away, and now that I've teased everybody with my realtor story, I'm gonna go back to my towel and tell it. Okay, so there is the landlord. Then there is his realtor, but we'll call him realtor number 1. And so I just assumed that since he hadn't put a lockbox on the door yet, he did put a sign in the front yard, but he has not put a lockbox on the door yet, even though he said he was going to. So when I saw a family of 5 pull up yesterday and no realtor, then I saw this lady walking up my driveway and leaning on my RV as she's walking up my driveway, which I didn't appreciate. I was waiting for her to ring the doorbell, which she did not, and she literally, and Marlon had just left and didn't lock the house, which is unusual for us. I like to keep the house locked at all times, even when I'm sitting in my office right on the other side of the door. She literally turned the knob and opened it and walked in. And I stood up at my desk and I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Since when do you not knock on a door before you enter someone's home?" And she goes, "It wasn't latched." I said, "Well, that's a lie, because it's windy, and I know that if that door isn't latched, it would swing wide open. So I know you're lying to me now. You are not allowed to walk into my home unannounced, ever. And you can wait till the realtor gets here." Now, this was when I assumed that the realtor was landlord's realtor. She goes, "Well, I am the realtor." I said, "Well, you can still knock on my door before you come in." And so then she grabs the family of 5 that she's showing the house to, and they come in, and I said, "And by the way, there is a cat in this home. Please do not leave the door open. Please close the door behind you. I have an indoor cat that doesn't go outside." So she said, "Okay." So then they go in and they look around, do all they're doing, and then they come back to my office before walking out, and the buyers sit there and ask me to sell them on the neighborhood and sell them on the idea of investing and doing stuff for the house. And I'm thinking, first of all, I'm not the realtor. Second of all, it's not my job to sell this house to you or the neighborhood. And then she had the nerve to sit there and go, "Isn't it a bad neighborhood though?" Ugh. And I said, "Because there's not a gate, it's not a gated community." I said, "No, it's not a bad neighborhood." I said, "We're right down the street from the beach and the Ritz-Carlton. How in the world could that be a bad neighborhood?" But she sat there and she goes, "Well, but renters can be anybody." And so she's telling me how much she disapproves of renters, and so they're looking to buy the house for investment and then rent it back out. Asks me what I think she could get how much rent she could get the house for, while she's turning her nose up at renters, and I'm sitting there going, "You know what? it's in my best interest for someone to buy this house. So I sat there and gave her the sales pitch on how great the neighborhood is, which it is, and gave her the price range of what rentals are going for, because I figured, yeah, go ahead and buy it, because then I don't have to see more Tom, Dick, and Harrys like you walking through my house and walking into my door unannounced and not knocking first. So how's that for a story? Like, I stood up for myself and did tell the realtor that she lied to my face, but at the end of the day, it's in my best interest for someone to buy it quickly and not have to have all these weirdos traipsing through my house and being disrespectful and rude to me, first lying to my face, and then having freaking gall to sit there and ask me to sell them on it and sell them on it, even though they're saying it's a dump and it needs to be updated and renters are gross. Yeah. Anyway, they left. I locked the door and I went back to work. Yeah, went back to work on my 21st book. How many books have you guys written? No, just kidding. You know what? Just because someone else is, and this was a learning moment with Marlon too. He goes, well, why don't you call the landlord and tell him? I said, why? So he can smirk and say, yeah, this is what happens when you're a renter and the landlord's selling your house. Like, I don't like giving people the satisfaction of seeing that they stress me out, and I certainly don't ever want anybody to have the ability to enjoy watching me sweat. So I will take it all in stride, and that's it. Of course, it's a violation of space. It's a disruption. You think you think you can go straight back to work? Like, even telling me it was a 5-hour window and that it was going to be 5 sets of people coming through, or 4 sets, and then only one came through. Like, my entire day was shot yesterday. It's very difficult to concentrate and work when you have all sorts of weird things like that. Well, Barbara, that's not true, because it wasn't his own realtor. It was just somebody else. Nobody can control how strangers behave, and they're not going to do anything about it. So there's no reason to let them see me sweat. Yeah, it's a temporary situation, and I'll get through it one way or the other. Bjorn will get it one way through the other, and Marlon will get through it one way or the other. But we'll get through it. It'll be fine. But yeah, so that was 2 putting big girl pants on moments in one day yesterday. It was disgusting, I agree, but it's temporary. So exactly, Steffi, and that was the learning experience, opportunity to share with Marlon. How other people behave has nothing to do with me. How I react to situations that I get put into have everything to do with my character and everything to do with my choices. So, did I defend myself when someone walked into my house yesterday? Yes. Did I act ugly and rude afterwards? No, there's no reason to, because that has everything to do with my character. Yeah, so my character means everything to me, and I think it's why I understand Grace, but I work from home, so they're not going to get that opportunity. I'm not going to have to affect my job further than they've already affected my job, so that's fine. I asked them to give me until April 1st before listing the house, and they refused to due to their own needs and greed, and I could have been a lot better prepared, but they chose to do this, and so I'm not making it easier for them at the tune of disrupting my business. I have to make money still, and I make money from home. I'm working on a book, I'm working on patterns, and I'm working on my website, and I'm working on everything else I'm doing right now. So no, because they chose to do this earlier than I said I was able to do it, that is why I'm standing my ground on this. I understand what you're all saying, but there's always more circumstances than anybody realizes in someone else's situation. So I appreciate all the advice, but I'm doing the best I can with the entire set of collective circumstances that I have. So we will We will get through this. All right, well, we are almost out of time, so let's grab journal and randomly pick a quote. Here we go. These are back in stock. So if you're looking for Create, Share, Inspire notebooks, they're all back in stock on my website. So are all of my knitting and crochet books as well. Yes, Steffi, always take the higher ground when you can. It speaks of your character, not the other people's character. This is page 58 of Volume 1, Issue 3 from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The man of genius inspires us with a boundless confidence in our own powers. This is a really beautiful quote because it talks about how when someone inspires us, it inspires us to be empowered with our own skills and talents. And as a teacher, this is always my goal, and even as a designer slash teacher, this is really important to me because it's not, we talked about this yesterday, it's not about me bragging about my skills at knitting and crochet. It's about me empowering other people to want to pick up knitting needles and crochet hooks and create things themselves. So my job is to empower other people, not to show off my own skills. So this quote means the world to me. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the man of genius inspires us with a boundless confidence in our own powers. If I have one goal as a teacher, this is it. Yes, you're right. Anytime we can talk about taking the higher road, it's a wonderful quote and a wonderful wonderful inspiration and aspiration for the future. Absolutely. But as a teacher, I do love this one as well because it's about empowering other people to be proud of their own, to have boundless confidence in their own skills. It's amazing. And anytime I hear that I've helped someone through a situation or overcome their fears of learning something new, it's such amazing rewards as a teacher and a designer. So let's read it one more time. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the man of genius inspires us with a boundless confidence in our own powers. Gosh, I love that. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, all our dolphin friends that showed up today, my show and tell, chatting with me and everyone else. Oh, I forgot my sign today. It's in the car. I was so worried about remembering the tripod mount that I forgot about the sign. Anyway, we'll have it tomorrow. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.